You're welcome to Mathematics Africa. So if this is the first time watching our video or visit our channel, do it to subscribe, like, or the join button in case what we have a new video like this, and also share with your friends. Thank you for doing that. Okay, so this is our first question for this today mathematics class. Okay, in this place we have this question. The question one states that make out the subjects of the formula if t is equal to kr squared plus m divided by what? 3. And here is our options. We have here A, B, C, and D. These are the options we have here. So how we solve for this subject of formula is very simple. So what we just do here now? So let's write the question outside. You have t is equal to r squared plus what? M divided by 3. So now we want to make r as subject of what? As formula. So now when you see a mathematical expression like this, the first is to call to your mind here. So this side is in fraction, okay? This one is not in fraction. To make this one fraction, introduce power to it. To make this part also what? Also in fraction, okay? So after I make this part also in fraction and they're separated by what? Equal to, what's just here? Equals multiply, okay? Equals multiply. So there'll be 3 times this, that equals to now, we have 3t equal to 1 times all this, we have what? K r squared plus what? M. So we are still looking for what? R as a formula, right? So now let's take this one minus this plus m to this side. Okay. So when you take this side, when you take this one, this plus to this what? This equal to act as bridge. The sign will change. Okay. This plus will change to what? To minus when it comes to what? This side. Okay. This one becomes, we have it like the equal to, we have 3t minus what? M equal to what? We have k what? R squared. Okay, now we're still working towards what? Our r, and r is still start to what? To this k. Okay, so in this place now, to cancel this k, you divide both sides by what? By k, right? You divide both sides by k, divide both sides by k. So k cancels k here. So there is what? Our r squared equal to, we have what? 3t minus what? M divided by what? K. So now this is r squared. We're looking for unknown what? R, but this one still carry what? Square. So to count the square here now, what we just do was we take what? The square root of what? Of both sides. Okay? When you take the square root of both sides, you take the square root of what? Also this side also. So this two we count the square root here. So now our r now it will be equal to, we have what? Square root of what? 3t minus what? M divided by what? K. So the value of s is what? Our r is equal to what? 3t minus r minus m divided by what? K. So that is the answer for this one question. Okay, let's look for our option here. We have it, our a there, you have k, you have m here, you have minus or m here. No, we have this. Okay, I think this d is our best word answer. Okay, our answer is equal to what? D. Okay, that is how you solve what this mathematics question, and this is your formula question. In case it was similar question in this upcoming exam, so can you able to solve it? Okay, let's move to question 2 of today video. Okay, guys, you're welcome back. Okay. This is the question 2 of today's class. Okay, this question states that find the remainder when s is power 3 minus 2s squared plus 3s minus 3 is divided by s squared plus 1. So we want to get the remainder when this one is divided by what? By this. So the first question I made when the question like this is a what? Is a polynomial, right? It's a polynomial for topic in mathematics. Okay. Polynomial. So how we solve this question? It's very simple. So let's look how you can solve it. Okay. So they say that this one is divided by what? By this. Okay. So let's use what? Long division. Okay. In this place we have our inside they have s squared. I mean s is power 3 minus 2 what? S squared plus what? 3s minus what? 3. Okay. And divided by what? S plus s squared plus 1. Okay. So how we solve it, how we divide it, is very simple. So now this is how you solve it. So you divide what? This s squared divided by what? S is power 3. That give what as s. Okay now. So s times this. Okay. S times all this. That will be s times s squared. We have what? Our s was power 3. S times 1. We have plus what? 1 plus 1. I mean plus s rather. S times 1. We have give us s. Okay. So here now the next thing to do what is subtract. You subtract this one from this. Okay, so when you subtract this from this, we have this. If you subtract this from this one we cancel. This will become what? 0. We have 0 here. So here we have what? S squared. We have what? S here. So it means this one and this one they are what? They are like. So this one is subtract from this. Here when you subtract this, you have 0 here because we don't have what? S squared here. So you write this one. That's what minus what? 2 what? S squared So subtract this s from this 3s, we have what? Minus what? We have 2, that is plus what? 2 what? S. Okay, subtract this from this, because this minus we minus times plus here, we give what? Minus. So minus s plus 3s give what? 2 what? S. So here we left what? Minus what? 3 at this place now. So the next thing to do now, so let's move this to 0 to avoid a mistake. So you have s square again, use this s square to divide it by this also. S square divided by minus what? 2s square. So now that's what? Minus what? 2. Okay, so let's add minus 2 multiplied by this again, the same thing did here. Minus 2 multiplied by s square, we get what? Minus what? 2 what? S. Okay, minus 2, minus times plus here, we have what? Minus. Minus and 2 times what? 1, we have what? 2. Okay, so the next is also what? You subtract it. Subtract this from this. Okay, the same process here. So when you subtract this from this, because minus times minus here, we don't change to plus. Here we have plus 2, we have minus 2 plus what? 2s. It gives what? 0. Subtract this one, we have a 0 here. Okay, so in this place now, we have left is what? Minus what? 2s. Minus times minus here, we just change to what? Plus. Okay, so you have minus 3 plus what? 2. That gives us minus what? 1. Here we have what? Here we left what? 2 plus 2s here, because there's no, we don't have any what? S here. So this, we drop this one, this plus what? 2s here, because when you subtract this one for this, we have what? Minus what? 1. Okay, so here now, let's remove for this 0 here. So we have what? 2s minus what? 1. So now you divide this again. S squared divided by this, divided by 2s. It's not possible, because s squared cannot divide by what? Ordinary what? S. Okay, so let's see that according to the question, I find the remainder as well as this. So it means that what? We have 2 minus 2s minus 1 as well as our remainder, because this our s squared cannot divide by what? By this 2s. It's not possible, because this one is bigger than this. So we leave this one as well as your remainder. Okay, so our answer for this question now, I say that the question I find the remainder of this divided by this. So our remainder is what? Is 2s. Is 2s minus 1. So that's what we get here. So let's look for the option now. We have an option as well, option A. So this option A is what is the answer for this question, and that is how you solve for this question. And if you don't understand the part, can let me know in the comment section. Okay, let me solve the question what? 3. And don't forget to subscribe, right? Thank you. Okay guys, you're welcome back. Okay, this is the question 3 for today, what? Mathematics class. Okay, in this place, this question 3 is that factorize what? Completely 9y squared minus what? 16s squared. And this is what? These are our options we have here. So how we solve this question? Okay, in this video, I will give you the simplest tip to solve what? This kind of question. In case you see this kind of question in this one, call me what? Jamb examination. Okay, so this the simplest trick to solve it. I will show you in this video. So how we solve it is very simple. So let me write the question outside. 9y squared minus what? 16 what? S what squared. So the simplest way to solve this or this likely question is very simple. This is how you solve it. We have what? You find the square root of what? Of 9. Okay, because this one half was square. Okay, because this one half square. So to compare this one to this one, you have to find what? The square root of 9. Okay, so the square root of 9 is equal to what? We have 3. So it means that if we have 3 square, we get what? 9. So this place, it means that what? We have what? 3 square here. So this one can become, so we have 3 was square and y was square. So this our 3 square and this y square, they're the same, because they both carry what? Square. Okay, so the same thing occurs here. Minus 16, square root of what? Of 16, we have what? 4. Okay, and here if you have 4 square is equal to what? 16. So which means that what? Our 4 square it gives what? 16. So therefore this 16 can also be written as what? As 4 square, our s was square, because this 4 square and this one, they are the same, because they both carry what? Square. Okay, so now to factorize this kind of this question now, yeah, you write the first one, you write this one 3y, okay, minus, we have the second one 4s, close brackets, the first one to be plus. Let me use this first one as plus. So open bracket again, you write it again 3y minus, this one will be minus. The first bracket to be plus and second bracket to be what? Minus. We have a minus what? 4 what? S. So that is the answer for this what? Question. That is the simplest way you can solve for this what? This mathematics. Factorize this one completely. That is the simplest way you can solve it. Okay. So this is our answer for this one, for this question. Okay, let's look from our option here, we have 3y plus what 4s. We can say what 3y plus what 4s. We have 3y plus 4s. We have what 3y minus what 4s. So our answer is what is option what D. So D is the answer for this question, and that is how what you solve this question. I hope you understand. If you don't understand, you can let me know in the comment section. Okay, don't forget to subscribe. Also, what share it to your friend. So let me know question what 4 of today. What question, guys? You're welcome. Okay, this question 4 for today what mathematics class. Okay, this question 4 says that solve for s and y. So we have y here, s and y respectively in the simultaneous what equation. Okay, we have minus 2s minus what 5y equal to 3. We have s plus 3y is equal to what 0, and we have our options here A to what to D. So how we solve for this simultaneous equation now? Assuming you know simultaneous equation very well, you know we have 3 what methods to solve it. We have the graphical, we have what substitution, we have the elimination method. But in this place, let me write the question. Let me write the answer question outside. You have minus 2s plus what minus 5y equal to what 3. That's what, let's call this one as first what equation. Okay, the second one we have s plus what 3y equal to what 0. This one as well as second what equation. So in this video I will use what, when you see a question like this, the best method to solve this kind of question is what substitution. Okay, because you can easily what make s as a formula for this equation too. So I will use what substitution method to solve for this what mathematics. Okay, so let's go for this equation 2. Let's make s as our substitution formula. Okay, so this equation 2 from you have our equation 2. From this equation 2, we want to make s as a formula. So if you make s as a formula from this place now, this plus 3y will go what to this place, right? That will be our s now becomes, we have what this plus we change to minus. When it comes here, that's a minus what 3 what y. Okay, so s is equal to what minus what 3y. So let's call this one equation what 3. So now the next thing to do now, you have to substitute what this equation 3, s is equal to minus 3 in minus 3y into our equation what 1. Okay, so let's put s is equal to minus 3y into this equation 1. Now from this equation 1, okay, from equation 1 we have what minus what 2, because our s is equal to what minus 3. So writing this s, we pay by what minus what 3 close bracket. We have minus what 5 what y equal to what 3. So let's open bracket. We have here minus 2 minus times minus, we have a plus. Okay, that is 2 times 3, we have a 6. We have 6 what y. They have 6y here minus what 5 what y equal to what 3. Okay, next is to do now. Let's, because this one and this one they are like. So now let's subtract what 6y minus 5y. We have what 1, which means what we have our y equal to what 3. So our y is equal to what 3. So our value for y is equal to what 3. So now to get the value of s now, so you put this one. So let's call this one equation what 4. Let's call this one equation 4. So now from this word, this equation 3, you can easily get the value of what of s. Okay, so what you just do here now, put this equation 4, y is equal to 3 into this word equation 3, which was s is equal to what minus what 3s 3y. Okay, so replace this y by this word 3 we get here. So now from this one equation 3, from equation 3 we have our s equal to, we can easily get our s now. S is equal to what minus what 3. Let's put into brackets because y is equal to what 3 here. We have what 3 here. So let's go to brackets. So here for 3 times 3, we have what s is minus 3. Minus 3 times 3, we have what minus what 9. So it means our s is equal to what minus what 9. So our value of s is equal to what minus what 9. So that's answer for what s, and that is answer for what for y. So for the from this option we have here now. So how we get it now? Here we have what the first letter here represent as s. Y second one as what as y. The same thing here, s is also as y. Here we have a s, this is also as y. Here is s represent as what as y. So now let's compare it now. Our s equal to minus what 9. Why can you see s as minus 9 here? We have this. We have y is equal to what as 3. So we have for this. So it means that what c is the what is answer for this one for this question. Okay, that is how you solve this question, and that is solution to this question. In case it's likely question or similar question in this upcoming Jamb examination, so you can be able to solve in this way. I hope you understand this video. Okay, if you understand, can let me know. If you don't understand any part in this video, you can let me know in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so let me see what the next word, which is question what 5. Okay guys, you are welcome back. Okay, This is question 5 for today what's mathematics class. Okay, in this question 5 we have the question like this. Okay, we have if s vary directly as square root of what of y, and what s is equal to 81, when y is equal to 9, find s when y is equal to what 1/7 over what 9. And here we have our options here. Okay, how we solve this question now? So the first thing to cut your mind is what? So remember the topic. This one is a variation. Okay, and here we have a direct what variation, because this our s is very what direct as what square root of what of y. So now to interpret what they are saying here is very simple. So there's a s is very directly as square root of what of this y. So it can be written as this as s very what directly to the square root of what of y. Okay, and I said our s is equal to what? S is equal to what? 81. So here we have our s is equal to what? 81. Okay, and we have our what? Our y is equal to what? 9. So now let's from this place now. You know this our proportionality is what? Is a constant which is equal to what? K. Okay, we have our s equal to k square root of what? Of y. Okay, so in this place now you want to get the value of what? Of this k. So now to get what? An equation that connects both what? S and y. Okay, so we use this word, this data we are given here. So they say our s is equal to what? 81, y is equal to what? 9. So let's put it here. What we have our s as what? As 81. So let's, instead of write this 8, let's write 81. We have 81 equal to our k. We have k is square root of what? Of 9. Y is equal to what? 9. And square root of 9 is equal to what? The square root of 9 is what? We have 3, right? So here, therefore, we have our 81 is equal to what? K multiply our 3. Okay? So to get the value of this k now, you divide both sides by what? By 3, right? So when you divide both sides by 3, so this 3 cancels this 3 here. So here now, our k now is equal to, we have 3 here, 3 in 81, we have our 20 7. So our k is equal to what? 20 7. So now to get the equation that connects this or s and y now is equal to what? So now to get the equation now it will be here. We have our s. Our s equal to our k is equal to what? 27. We have our 27 into bracket multiply by what? Square root of what? Square root of y. So this is our, let's call this one equation 1. This is the equation that connects what? Both s and what? And y. Okay? So we use this formula to calculate what? To find our what? Our s now. And I say now when our y is equal to what? 1 over what? 1/7 over 9. So now when s, to calculate what? S, we have our y, it will be equal to what? 1/7 over what? 9. Okay? So let's convert this fraction to what? To improper what? Fraction. So to convert it now, it will be what? 9 times 1, we have what? 9, right? 9 plus 7, that gives us as what? As 16. So now our y now becomes 16 over what? 9. Okay? So now to get our value of this s now, let's put in this to this one in equation 1. Our y is equal to what? 16 over what? 9. Let's put to this one in equation 1 here. For this equation 1, we have our s equal to, we have 27 square root of what? Our y is what? 16 over what? 9. We have 16 here over what? 9. Okay now, so let's find the square root of what? Of 16. And let's find the square root of 9. So square root of 16 is what? Is 4, right? And square root of 9 is what? Is 3. So now, therefore, we have our s now, we have 27 multiplied by what? We have our 6, we have 4, square root of 16, we have 4, divided by square root of what? Of 9, we have 3. So in this place now, so you can easily say that 3 here, 1, 3 divided by 27, we have what? 9, okay? So now, we have our s is equal to what? 9 times what? 4. So 9 times 4, we have what? 30 what? 6. So now, our s now is equal to what? 30 what? 6. So the value of s is equal to what? 30 what? 6. Okay? Let it for this our option here. Our option is what? Is D. So means that D is the correct answer for this what? For this question. Okay? And if you understand this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, or click the button in case what we have a need for that like this. Also share it to what your friend that may benefit for this video. Thank you. Okay? Let's start the word in the next question. Alright guys, this is the question 6 for today what's mathematics class. Okay? In this question 6, we said that t vary inversely as what? As the cube of what? Of r. When r is equal to 3, come on, t is equal to what? 2 over 81. Find t when r is equal to 2. Here we have our options here. So let's look for the solution now. Okay? So in this place now, the first thing after reading the question, you know, is what is a variation what question also. So how we solve this variation question is very simple. Okay, let's go how you can solve it. In this place now, so let's read the question again and let's interpret what the question. Okay, the question said that t vary inversely as what as the cube of what of r. When our what r is equal to what 3, our t is equal to what 2 over what is 1. So let us first interpret what this first statement here. It said t is what is very what inversely proportional, inversely as what as cube of what of r. So what is very inversely proportional as 1 over what inversely of what or this cube of what of this r. That's r raised power what 3, r raised power 3. So now therefore now this our proportionality is what is a constant, which is k. So now you have our t equal to, we have k multiplied by what 1 over what r raised power what 3. Okay, now k times 1 we have what k. Okay, now we have our t now is equal to, okay, times 1 we have k divided by what r raised power 3. Okay, so the next is to find what our equation that connects what both what this t and what on r together. Okay, now to get the equation now you have to find the value of what of our constant. Okay, and here we are given our r to be equal to what 3. Here we have our r is equal to what 3, and our t is equal to what 2 over what 81. So let's put it into this equation. Okay, let me call this one equation 1. So let's put this one into this equation 1 we have here. So now our t is equal to what 2 over what 81. We have 2 over what 81 equal to our k, we have k divided by, we have r raised power 3. Our r is equal to what is 3. That's what 3 raised power 3. Okay, so in this place now, to get the value of what of this k, okay, to get the value of this k now, you have to make this k as a formula in this place now. Since this part and this part they are what they are in fraction, so what we just do here now is to what cross multiply. So this one multiplied by this, so we have it like this. This multiplied by this, we have it like this. That is 3 square multiplied by what 3 is power 3 rather multiplied by 2 over what 80 what 1 equal to what k. So now, you know, 3 raised power 3, we have what 27 rather. So in this place we have it as this. That's 27 multiplied by 2 over what 81 equal to what k. So here now 21 can divide by 81. 21 here we have 1. 21 divided by 81 we have 3. So 2 times 1, I mean 1 times 2, that's what 2. Okay, so here we have our k now. Our k is equal to, we have 2 over what 3. So now to get our constant now, our constant is equal to what 2 over 3. So let's put it to what into this equation 1. So now for this equation 1 we have t is equal to, now our k is equal to what 2 over 3. We have what 2 over what 3 multiplied by, here we have what 1 over what r cube. So in this place if you multiply this one and this one together, that is 2 times 1. We have our t is equal to what 2 over what 3 times r square, I mean r is power 3, that's what 3 what r is power 3. So now this is the equation that connects what both what t and what and r. So now this is the equation. So let's call this one equation what 2. So to find the value of what of t now, okay, when r is equal to what 2. So we use this equation 2 to solve what the value of what t. Okay, now for this equation 2, our r is equal to what? Our r is equal to what 2. So let's put it what into this equation 2 we have here to get this what our value of what of our t. So now for this equation 2 we have our t is equal to, we have 2 over what 3 multiplied by what our r is power 3. So here we means that our r here, that is 2 raised power what 3. So in this place now 2 raised power 3 is what is 8. So now our t now is equal to, you have 2 over what 3 multiplied by what, you have 2 raised power 3, we have 8 multiplied by what 8. So in this place now you have 3 times 8, we have what 20 what 4. Here you have it like this. Okay, let me write it here. We have t is equal to, we have what 2 divided by what 3 times 8, we have 24. We have 24. So here 2 here 1, 2 in 24, we have 12. So now t is equal to what 1 over what 12. So the value of t is equal to what 1 over 12. So let's look for it from this what our option here. So here means our option B is what is the correct answer for this one, for this question. Okay, so let's drop the curtain for today what class. Okay, so hope you understand this part of this video, and if you don't understand you can let me know in the comment section, and if you don't understand do well to subscribe, like, also the button in case what we have a new video like this. Thank you for watching. Okay, and bye for now.